Hello everyone, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. How y'all doing today? Haven't done this for a while. I thought maybe we could work on this gnome card together, and I'm also going to show you the other three that I did. First off, we have this little one. And yes, the cards go like this. They are craft. And they're die cuts and just me measuring and cutting. There is fabric, there is metallic, that's from poster board actually. There is some ephemera that came with this paper, and yeah, there's one. And then I have to get back here because this one might be dry, but they were wet because I put a little bit of stickles. Here's another one. Each one is holding a candy cane. And this one has this glitter ribbon. Let me see, I think that's, yeah, that's American Crafts ribbon. And this is the ephemera that came with the paper that I won from Natalie. Now, I know her old channel name, and I'm going to have to look up her new one. I know carousel is in it. The word carousel is in it, but my mind keeps going back to the old one, you know. But I won the paper and the ephemera from her. Ooh, this was a while back. And but I put the stickles here, and I think it's dry now, but you know, I keep them where I won't, you know what I mean, where nothing bumps into them while they're still wet. But there's another one. And then we have this one. You knew I had to do it. You just knew I had to do it. You knew I had to go with more shabby chic colors, but this does go to a very sweet person who loves gnomes dearly, and she loves these colors as well. So I'm pretty sure that, I mean, this was made just for her, and I know if I make something I like for me, that she's gonna like it too. So that's what I made for her. And the stickles is on the snowflake, and hopefully it's dry, but I'm not sure. I think it's probably 3/4 dry. And I thought maybe we would sit down and do this one together. And this paper pad is one that I actually used them all. I don't normally do that. I normally have to, you know, I normally donate some of the paper in these paper pads. But this one, let me show you. This one is from my Mind's Eye Holly Jolly. Okay. I wrote on it from Natalie. She is so sweet. Like I said, I'm going to link her channel down below. And if you all, I think you'd really enjoy going over and visiting her channel for, oh, she's extremely talented and kind, but she's also very informative. She's going back to Tuesday morning and finding things. I have not been back since the pandemic, so because the last time I went, they hardly had anything before the pandemic in crafting. I spoke to the manager, and he said this is bad for us because crafting is our most important section. So I thought, whoa, okay, because whenever I would go in, he's close to the city, and whenever I would go in, that's where everybody was, in the crafting section. We would just talk and talk and like, what are you doing? What are you working on? That kind of thing. Some of them wanted to talk, some of them didn't, but I always want to ask it. These are the ribbons that I used, except for my pink one is over there with all my other pink stuff. This is my Christmas stuff. So we use Ribbon Boutique, American Crafts, and Walmart, guys. Walmart is going to go on this one, okay? So before I even start, I want to say something. remember, I don't sleep well, so I was up in the middle of the night. This is a couple of days back, and YouTube thought I would enjoy watching because I have been looking at Southern cooking because I really miss it. And back home where I'm from, you can get it in a restaurant too, you know what I mean? Well, of course, I can't do it now because I'm gluten-free, dairy-free, all that good stuff. And to be real honest, Southern cooking has a lot of the things that they tell us don't eat anymore, but I ain't lying, y'all. That food just has more flavor than anything I've ever had, you know what I mean? So they thought I would like, I think they called it Southern Expressions. And I was so shocked because there was a pretty rough cuss word in it too. And I was like, what? They said something like Southern Expressions, what they really mean. And I thought, oh no, please don't. Please don't. You know, I don't know about y'all, but I'm 67 and all through my life, I've just mentioned one thing, and then I've had, especially young people or my daughter or my sister at one time or somebody would say, oh, don't say that anymore. Do you know what you're saying? Do you know what that means? And I was like, it means this. And they go, not anymore. It doesn't. It means something else. Well, I thought, all right, let me watch and see if I'm, on today's time, see if I'm saying something nasty. And according to them, I am. They said that when a Southern says, bless your heart, it means two things. One of them I'm not repeating because I don't curse on my channel. I'm not going to say I've never said a curse word because it's a lie. But it's something I try not to do. There have been times it came out of my mouth when I was super, super shocked, but I try not to do it. When I was a teenager, I did it because it made my friends laugh, and you know how I love make people laugh, but because of my faith, I rolled back, way back, you know. And on my channel, in case mom or grandma's watching this and a kid walks in the room, I don't want them to hear anything like that. But anyway, the first thing they say, you can tell I'm mad. It makes me mad. It makes me mad. The first thing they say is, it means you're stupid. You're insulting their intelligence. I promise y'all, when I say bless your heart in my comments, and when I say bless your heart, where if you know, made me something, I promise you, I mean bless your heart, as in God bless you. Those are exactly the words I mean. I mean what I'm saying. I don't mean any such thing as you're unintelligent. And the other one, I'm not repeating what it said, what it means, but it's vulgar. It's really, really vulgar. And I thought, I just sat there with my mouth hanging open saying, oh my word, why is everybody taking things that are kind and loving and turning them into ugly? I don't get it, and I don't like it. So I need to let you all know. I mean, you're joining me on this for one thing, but I hope you're joining me on this for another. Please know when I say bless your heart in my video or in my comments, I mean God bless you for your kindness and your consideration and your loyalty and your sweetness. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything else. And I don't mean anything else. And I need you all to know that, because it makes me mad. It makes me mad when, you know, you're saying something innocent and then make it all ugly. It really burns me up. I'm not going to lie about that. Okay, now that I've said that, if you all agree with me, or if you all disagree with me, if you all say corn, move on, girl. You know, you know, it's 2022, but it's in the comments. Could you let me know, or could you, if you've had somebody say that to you and they meant something else, if it meant something ugly or something like that, please let me know. But I need to let you all know. And they're not going to take that expression from me. I mean it. But I may have to just explain. I mean, God bless you, you know, and thank you. That's what I'm meaning. Not that other nonsense. Anyway, I apologize if you use it in that way and calling it nonsense, but I personally don't mean it that way at all. So I don't mean to offend anybody, but I'll be honest with you, I'm offended that that was done. That offends me. So here's what I did, y'all. Let me see if I can find this. It's in here somewhere, I think. Yes. Okay. I guess it was a month or two ago, something like that. I went into Michael's, which you all know I don't go often. And I go to their clearance aisle because that's where I mainly shop there. And I think they had these for children, but I'm not sure. But like I said, this is what you get. And it has, as you see, it had, let's put it that way, it had here and here what could be ears, what could be the top of a bouquet this way, or could be the top of your ice cream cone, okay? Now, yes, would I rather this have a pointed top like my Gnomies have pointed heads? Sure, but it wasn't going that way because I wanted it to be, you know, nice and sturdy here. So these were down to 50 cents for 4, and you do get the envelope, which is square. I think it's 5 by 5, y'all. But you know me and 50 cents. I'm like, sure, I'll take a 50-cent card. So here's, oh, let me grab that again. Here's what they did, okay? I think that's a gnome, or I think it's just a really cute older gentleman. I'm not sure because of his little eyes and his little cheekies and stuff like that. It's cute, but I thought, I'm going to make the cards like I make my gnomes. So what I did is, first off, I cut the ears off of all of them, as you saw. And then I took, now this red paper was just in, I have no idea where I got this, but it's really, really nice. It is super nice. It's a 12 by 12 piece. And I took it from a paper pad. I do this. If I get a new paper pad, I feel guilty. And so I start taking paper out of other pads and put them together in a nice cellophane bag. And then I donate them. And this was one of the red ones that I kept. And then this is some of the paper that Natalie gifted to me, which is super nice. Cardstock. It's both cardstock. Super nice. And this is cardstock beard. And the beard I just came up with myself. They all have different beards, by the way. It was trial and error. Here's some on the side of my desk here that I was like, no, I need to show that this is long beard hair and all this good stuff. So that took a little bit for me to get that the way I wanted it. And and then the nose, this is an oval die, and I have a nesting die, and that's the smallest of the ovals. Yes, it does have stitching around it because I couldn't find the one that I thought I had, which I don't have, that didn't have stitching, but the more I look at it, the more I like it. And then this, I didn't have any of my little candy canes. So what I did is I did have these candy canes. I'm not sure where they're from because I took the top off. I'm not sure. But these little guys I used as my template. And you can see they're, you know, they aren't put on straight. So when I went around them in the pencil, it made those marks. So there's one in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. That I just cut off. You know, I cut them off so that I could make my candy canes. 2 of them came with the ephemera and 2 of them I did. These are done in felt. They're felt stickers, and I think they're gorgeous, but I'm trying to keep as flat as possible with my cards, and they were raised too much for my little mittens to go over, okay? The mitten, oh, and then I just take my Tombow marker in 847 and do my little, add my peppermint to it, you know what I mean? Let me see over here. I've got so many things stuck on my desk, y'all. It's terrible because y'all know how crowded my craft room is. Well, when it comes to creating Christmas cards, half the Christmas stuff comes out and just sits on my desk. I paid 75% off of this one. I don't know when. And it is by that cutie pie, Tim Holtz. I always say that because he's so cute and talented. And you get a stocking cap with the pom-pom. You get, oh, maybe I can use this. Oh, I might use this. I haven't used it before, this snowflake. And then a little mitten. But you only get the mitten for your right hand. So I was like, well, I need 2 mittens. So what I did was, you know when you die cut something, it does the perfect job on where it's supposed to be. But I had to turn, I had to have my solid pieces of paper because I had to turn it over. And, it gives you that little lip. You know what I mean? So I was like, no lip to that. So what I do is I take my bone folder. This is my favorite ever, and it's heavy. And I just put it on something slick, and then just push it down so that we're okay. And so there's my other mitten, and then he's gonna have his little candy cane right there. And then we're going to decorate his mittens. Okay? And then his hat, 'tis the season to be jolly. And then we're going to put, this is a Tim Holtz little holly die that I did in the glittered paper. And then we're going to put our little holly berries on there as well. Okay. One thing I have learned is when working, but I don't know if I'll be in shot. Let me see. One thing I've learned is with working with these, opening this way, is I put it so this hangs down from my desk. Do you know what? And I don't think that's going to, nope. You'll only see the hat, I think. Let me stand up. Well, you can kind of see it. I think we might get away with that. We'll do what we can up here, and what we can't, we'll do there. I do bring, a lot of times I'm working with tiny things, so I did cut my mat up. And with all this glitter and stuff around and these marks, I have no idea what they're from. It looks like I didn't put my mat down there. So, one thing I want to do, yeah, we're going to have to do this. One thing I'd like to do first, well, first I think I have to do his nose. Because I'm thinking that when I do this rickrack, a little bit of it will go over the nose. So, okay. First, we'll do the nose. And as you saw on my other gnomies, they don't always, go first. Okay. But if the trim is going to go over them, then yes. I put this paper, and this paper down with the Fabri-Tac, but the nose, I'm not going to. Okay. We're going to do that with art glitter glue. Okie dokie. So how are you all doing after my little rant? How y'all doing? Good, I hope. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend this weekend. And if y'all are planning on working on a project, please let me know. I've got laundry to do on one day, and that takes up a lot of time. And then I hope to do some more cards. Always with the cards. So first I need to determine where I want my candy cane, because we're going to put, I put it so, I checked the envelope so that if I had something hanging off the card on this side, that it wouldn't get smushed, and it works. So I was happy. And I like the hands to go a certain place. So let me look at this. See if I put it up a little further and then put the hand here and then put the other hand here, maybe like so. Okay. All right. So I need this to go right on the end. That's how I mark things. It goes right on the end. But it doesn't go up here because it's going to be off the card. Okay. On the end. Okay. And then we're going to put, maybe even if I do like so. Okay. Oh, you guys, I was just so excited to do something with you all. I already messed up. That's not supposed to go there. So I'm going to have to put something else there. I usually have my trim, which you all saw. I do mess up sometimes when I'm yapping. And in the past, I always put that first. Oh boy. Because my hat should not be over my candy cane, you know? And there's Handsome. Hi, Handsome. We're in the middle of filming.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
Bye.
Bye, baby. Okay. That's me saying, honey, 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 I love you. But while he was working, I didn't disturb him. Except when I came up the steps, I kind of flirted with him a little bit. But not too bad. Okay, so we're going to go up a little bit, like so. Okay, and I wonder how I can get, I can't believe I did that, y'all, because I really wanted that rickrack there. It's perfect on this one. See, that's what happens in videos. If I wasn't doing a video, I'd have done fine. Which is the front, which is the back? Does that look exactly the same to you? I'm thinking this. See, that's not happening. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is, y'all. Yes. I'm going to have to put it over there, but I'll do that. Yes. Just pry it up. That's not good, is it? That's not too good, is it? Okay, I'd like that to hit there and that to hit there. Then we'll go over his little nose just a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to put that on with Fabri-Tac, and hopefully it will behave itself. Maybe, maybe not. And with the other ribbons I put on with double-sided tape. But let's see here. Let me see. I want it to go right about there. And if y'all don't mind, I need to make sure I've got it where I want it. You can, if you work with Fabri-Tac, you can mess with it for a little while. Not a whole long time, but with a little bit you can. And yes, I know that is pushing up my candy cane a lot, but I really wanted that on there, y'all. Boy, it's still letting me mess with it. Ah! Okay, and then we'll cut that off. And I use these scissors because they are so great when you have glue on something. I'm going to need to cut that again. I might need to go with these guys. Yep. Now, stop misbehaving. I'll fix that off camera. I shall fix that off camera because it's going to take a while. I'll fix it. Okay, so I've got that. Now, see, when they folded these, see how that goes like that? I put them together and I re-creased it and everything, and it's going, and it was fine, but now it's going back to that. Oh well. Let's see. Now I went, did I go around this already? Let me see here. No, because there goes the white. Do y'all ever do this, or do you leave your white edges alone? I don't always do it, but I do it sometimes. Okay. Then we're going to put, I have to determine where to place this because I definitely want this to go. I might have to cut this right about here. Let me see. If I do it like, place it like it's supposed to be. That can go over the rickrack right there. Let's see if we like the holly. Okay. Alrighty. So we'll go ahead and put this here. I'm going to put Fabri-Tac on that, believe it or not. I do that sometimes on smaller little items. Let me make sure I can still do that. Yeah. Okay. And make sure I've got that straight. Okay. And back to these guys. This, if I didn't mention it already, this is a Tim Holtz die, and then these I just punched out with a regular hole punch, like for your paper, like say you're putting something in your notebook, and you just need a hole punch. One of those from Walmart years ago. All right, and I want this to go over that rickrack like that. I think that's cute. I like that. And what I do sometimes is, if I get a little bit excited about my glue, I go ahead and take my shop towel and do one there. Maybe do the small one. Okay. Not small. Well, that was fun. Hey, your art glitter glue. You're supposed to stick to the glitter. 1, 2. Put a little bit too much on that. And 3. Okay, and then I want to put, I got me some stickers. And let's see, they're too big. Too big, too big. But I got these. Look at these precious stickers. They are gingerbread for 50% off. Now, on there, I was doing stuff like this. Can I put candy on them? Can I put, let's see, there's 2 snowflakes. Well, looks like one's bigger than the other, but there's a snowflake. It's pink. That's darling, but there's no pink on this one. Or candy canes, even though he has his own candy cane. Would that be cute on there? Or even a lolly. Maybe the lolly going this way. Do I have 2 green lollies? I have 2 red lollies. 3 red lollies. I want a green. The green would have been precious, wouldn't it? Oh, well. I think the green would have been cuter. I really do. Let's see. That, I'm not feeling that. There's the red lolly. I'm not feeling that either. I thought I had it all mapped out, and y'all like, corn, corn, corn. I'm not finding, then I'm finding 3 of the cookies that are pink. Oh, man. How about Christmas trees? That's too big, isn't it? Let's see, they'd have to go that way. Yeah, that's too big. Maybe not. All right, let's look for something else. We could do hearts, but do them in green instead of the, I'd rather have the stickers. I really would. I just don't have 2 of the one I want. Let me see. I'm going to do the green heart and do that in glitter as well. Let's see if we like it. If we don't like it, well, we won't have it. Okay. Do we like it? Is it cute? They would have to go this way since, you know, hearts face you, or do the hearts, or should the hearts go out? Yes, the hearts go out, don't they? Oops. Ouch. Let me see. The reason to keep all our scraps. Oh, okay, I like that. That's kind of sweet, isn't it? Okay. Alrighty, and that's Paper Studio. Tiny, teeny little heart punch. Okay. And after we do that, we will have this completed. Well, except for, you know, the inside and everything. Okay. So, I really was hoping to do gingerbread, especially it looked cute with his nose, but we don't always get what we want, do we? That just doesn't always happen. And that's okay. My husband is waiting for me. We usually talk at this time. So, I think that's why he came in like, yoo-hoo, daytime. And you heard my voice was like, honey, I love you, but I'm doing a video. You know, normally I have them on the video, but not while I'm crafting. Okay, only once or twice I think we did that. How far, let me look. How far did I put that up? Right about there. Yeah, I think so. Okay, and that's how the one we did together came out. And like I said, I'll fix my little section here later. And I hope y'all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.